Yes, it's a funny story about how I became a maid guy. Half Irish, half Guinea. Okay. About in the 1960s, before I was born, 20 years before I was born, before my sister was born, my uncle Vinny, the one who's not blood related to me but is my dad's best friend's considered an uncle, and we're talking and stuff like that. My dad was making a joke with them one day when they were playing pool, and they says, "How do I get a big, muscle-bound, ugly guy like that, like one of you guys, to protect me when I get old?" And he says, "Whoa, ooh, yay, Joe, if you're gonna do that, you gotta marry a mean Italian woman. But let me tell you, those women are fucking mean. That's gonna be fucking hard to do," and stuff like that, okay? So, years go by and stuff, okay? Um, they have my sister. My sister turns out to be a petite, beautiful girl. And he's thinking, "That's great, but oh my god, I'm not going to have my fat bambino. He's going to be a pussy. He's going to be a skinny pussy." However, 8 years later, I was a 10-pound baby. He says, "Oh my god, I had my 10-pound ugly bambino and my beautiful daughter. I get the best of both." Before I was born, my roots were traced back to Italy, Grizzo, in the city of Calabria, just in case the maid thing might have became an issue and stuff like that. They knew whatever. So, and then it was in the 1960s when my dad was helping with some money laundering and stuff. See, he was a guy with nothing to lose, and they were making lots of money. The FBI made an indictment against him. They couldn't prove it. The case was dismissed. My dad came to California, married my mom, had my sister, then had me. And he's always saying to me, "Brian, I married that mean woman just to have you," and stuff like that. Okay. So then over the years, the battalions, and I got the 5 hits to my name. Then came a day when they says, "I want you to go to Sultry's bar, and I want you to pop this guy in the face and get in a fight and take it over. And then you come back to me after it's over." I came back to him. He handed me $5,000. I says, "I would have done this for free." He says, "You know what?" He says, "If you knew what you had to go up against and you know how much danger you're in, you know what? You got to do it." Then Frito Farice says, "You know what? He took over the bar for us. He showed balls and stuff like this. His dad, even though he's Irish, he did some things for us. He made some money. He was in combat and stuff like that. I think we should look at his Irish part. His Irish blood is Italian. To us, he's a full Italian. In fact, he's the most dirtiest, kind of filthiest gangster Italian that ever came off the fucking boat. So fucking dirty. He's capable of putting a bullet in the back of anybody's head, whatever. Ball it. Also, I had a particular skills around finances. I could sell, and my understand my gambling. Although some people didn't like it at first, I became a made guy. Then about a couple years later, I went on to become Frito Farise's crew. And I was the highest earning guy in Frito Farise's crew and stuff like that. I was to be respected, and I was to be considered full Italian. And just to make sure that things didn't get confusing, whenever I was in Chicago and from then on, I go by the name Grizzo. My dad had a different last name. It don't matter what that last name is. My name is Brian. I am known as Brian the Toe Grizzo. And I'm a made guy in the Sabtini family. And I'm in Frito Farise's debt collecting and construction union business. And I'm the highest earner. And that's to be respected. And that's how it is. I'm made, whether you like it or not. Okay? And I'm not half Irish. Let's just consider me the redheaded Italian. Okay?